Everyone talking about Cherry Oud by Guerlain. This just came out recently in 2022. The notes in this are black oud wood, red cherry, Turkish rose, Bulgarian rose, and leather. Did not expect to like this at all. Not my taste in terms of the notes, except for leather basically, but everything else in there, no thanks for the most part. And Guerlain, typically, they always smell really high quality and they usually smell pretty classy and stuff like that and kind of pleasant, but they're usually just not really my taste. And I often find them kind of like classy but forgettable sort of category. That's just me. I'm not saying that other people do. But this, wow. Yeah, I love the opening, much to my surprise. I also like it still as it dries down, but that, like, almost, yeah. I really just got it to try out of curiosity and do a review for or whatever, but wow. I think this is one of the best, if not, yeah, the outright best cherry dominated scents that I've ever smelled. The cherry's like wrapped in like rich, clean leather, really luxurious but almost badass at the same time. I don't like it as much after the opening when the rose kind of takes over more. I feel like, yeah, they called it cherry oud, but I feel like they're kind of cheating because it's like the rose, I mean, the cherry is very much there in the beginning, but then it transitions to being rose, and it's like they're thinking you won't notice that it's really not cherryish for very long at all. And it's, but I mean, the rose, the way it's done here is like sort of close to a cherry accord, so I can kind of see it. Yeah, the oud is like a little bit slightly kind of sour, but it's definitely not super intense as far as oud goes. But it's also not one of those where it's just completely, you'd never detect it was there or something. Yeah, overall, I would say it's very much pretty smooth throughout, but it's the opening that to me really feels like, oh, damn, this smells so good and intriguing. But I do still like it even after that. Like a leathery rose. Yeah, unisex to my nose for sure. I think anybody could easily pull this off. The rose doesn't go super feminine, but the leather also is combined with enough stuff to not just make it seem super masculine either. Definitely a cold weather only type of fragrance. This would not be good at all to wear in warm weather. It would get so cloying. Really good longevity and projection as well. Goes for $360 for a bottle. I mean, good cherry scents are hard to find because they often either don't exist, or when cherry is used, it can go in a very, like, of course, cough syrup type of direction or candy ish, one of those type of things. I like Lost Cherry by Tom Ford, but not that many other ones come to mind for me for like high end cherry scents that, yeah. I totally recommend this if you even like the idea. You have like a cherry leathery scent with some rose, but I'm not a rose fan. I don't mind the way it's done here, so yeah, it's not something I would like personally wear. Like there's the oud is kind of still too present, and same with the rose for my taste for that aspect. But I do really think that it's very very good. Very pricey, but again, high end cherry scents. You get what you can if you're interested in that because you're not gonna find that many. Especially, well, at least maybe there's a lot more feminine leaning ones out there, I should say. But at least I have more of what I've tried tends to be unisex or masculine, and there's not a lot out there in that sense. I will link in the description where you can get a bottle or a sample if you want to check it out.